Hello, good morning if you're an elephant, and good afternoon if you're a dino. I wanted to talk to you today about the calendar. Do you notice anything different about the calendar today? Take a look at it. Well, first of all, it's all set up. Usually I have these all turned around to show the mystery dates because we want to guess every day what the mystery date is. But today I turned them all around so we could see all of them, so we could see how many days are in the month. But what else do you notice that's different about this calendar? Look at the month. It's changed. Yes, today we say goodbye March and hello. Do you know what month this is? It starts with an A. And the A says its name, so it's April. Yeah, hooray, it's April. What do you notice on that picture of April? Can you see? There's a little glare, but I'm trying to look. It's a lot of this kind of weather we've been talking about. It's a lot of rain in April. Yeah, because they say, there's that saying that goes like this: April showers bring May flowers, because we know that flowers need the rain. So hopefully in May, all the flowers are happy and they're not thirsty anymore and they're popping up. Did you notice what this is? This is a little ducky holding what? He's holding an umbrella, right? And umbrella, what's the first letter in umbrella? What's the beginning sound of umbrella? Umbrella. It's the letter of the week. You got it. You. Good. So yeah, it's a new month. It's April, everyone. So do you want to try clapping out April with me? Let's try it. Ready? April. Try it again. April. How many times did we clap for April? 2 times. That's right. We clapped 2 times for April. So what does that mean? There are 2 sets of sounds in the word April. Those are called syllables. So there are 2 syllables in April. Great job. And I wanted to look at the whole month at once instead of having the mystery dates on here, so we can see that April has 30 days. There are 30 days in April. And I thought maybe that you would want to count them with me. So today, do you know what today is? Okay, so let's do that hinting game, right? So yesterday was Tuesday, right? So we know if yesterday was Tuesday, then today must be Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday all day long, all day long. It's Wednesday, my friends. It's wonderful, wacky, wow, wubsy Wednesday, right? Why do we always use those describing words to describe Wednesday? Wacky, wonderful, wow, wubsy Wednesday. That's right. They all start with that famous letter from last week, W. Good job. So it is Wednesday, it is April, and it is the very first day. Can you see that? There's a glare. It's the very first day of April, number 1. How many digits are in there? Oh, look, you can see it right here. 1. Only 1 digit. It's the first one. So we say today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Okay? Do you want to count how many days in all in April? Okay, let's count that together. Okay, I'm ducking down so you can see me. Ready? Let's start with the first is 1. 1. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There are 30 days in all of April, but we're only at number 1. Now, you also notice that I haven't added in any of the holidays or any of the birthdays in April, so I have to go ahead and do that, all right? Because very soon we have 2 holidays that are coming up on this week and this weekend. Very quickly that came, right? We have Easter coming and Passover. So we're going to be talking about both those holidays and some of the traditions maybe that surround those holidays, and we have some really cute, funny books to read to you. But we're just beginning the month of April, and one of our themes this week is worms, because we know that in April it rains a lot, and we know in April that flowers grow, so we know that how worms are important. And I wanted to show you, I have a little poster here that I have hanging up in my home classroom, and it's a poster all about earthworms, okay? Earthworms live where? They live underground, right? And I think I spoke to one of the kids today, because I'm talking to everybody, a few a day on FaceTime, and it was a very funny fact about worms. So let's look at these different facts about worms, okay? Number one, they dig tunnels. The tunnels let water get to the roots. Plants need water to grow. So we know that earthworms are important because they make tunnels in the ground, and that makes room for the water to get to the roots for the plants. Okay, here we are. Number two, the worms eat dead leaves. So they pull the dead leaves underground, they eat them, and what do you think happens next after they eat them? Oh, that's right. Number three, they poop it out. Okay, we can talk about this now because we're talking about earthworms and how important they are. And that's called a casting. Look at it. It almost looks like a castle. It's very high. Piles of poop are called castings. Worm poop makes the soil healthy. We talk about nutrients in the soil. Nutrients are things that make the soil very rich and very healthy for plants. Pretty funny, huh? Some animals eat the worms, right? We noticed that on our lawn at school, we see the robin redbreasts all over the lawn. And what do you think they're looking for? They're looking for worms to eat. So look, who eats worms? Frogs eat them, birds eat them, moles eat them, and turtles eat them, right? So when they see the birds, they have to get underground quickly because they are going to be eaten by other animals, okay? But the most important thing that we learned is that earthworms or worms are very important for the soil. They're very important for the earth. Okay, did anybody find any yet? So the weather hasn't been so great, right? The weather's been a little bit rainy and it's hard to get outside, but I think that I'm going to go out today, later on, and I'm going to look in the dirt because I have a lot of dirt in the backyard, and we're turning the soil over. Soil is dirt, right? Same thing. We're turning it over to get ready to plant our vegetables and our flowers. So I think as I turn it over, I might turn over a worm or two, and I want to look at the worm. I want to check him out. I want to observe, which means look closely at him without touching him and hurting him. I mean, I might pick him up too, but I'm very careful because if you squeeze too hard, what's going to happen? Because let me ask you something. Do worms have bones? No, they don't. They're very squishy, right? They're one long muscle, and they have segments on them that help them move, okay? They have a head and a back, and that's it. And they're one long string. So if you pick them up, they're almost like a noodle, and you squeeze them too hard, you're going to hurt them or you might kill them, and we don't want to do that. So we want to look with our eyes, and we want to observe what worms do, how they move, what they look like, and all things like that. And then we'll learn more facts about worms. But we know they don't have any arms or legs. We know they don't have any bones. We know what they eat. What do worms eat? They eat dead leaves and live leaves, and even they can eat garbage too. If they're in the garbage, they'll eat the garbage and they'll break it down, right? And they'll turn it into fertilizer, which is nutrients, which is food for the soil. Okay, so worms are super important, right? Okay, so that's what I want you to do. I want you to try to get outside because I hope that the April showers aren't going to be every single day. So I hope that we're going to have more lamb days than we have lion days going forward because it's been kind of a little cold and a little rainy and it's hard to get outside. Okay, so I'm going to add the birthdays to the calendar. I'm going to add the holidays to the calendar. I just wanted to get you started on April and show you what was going on that we We're starting April today. It's April 1st. There are 30 days in April. And then I'm going to turn all these over and I'm going to turn them all into mystery days, okay? So you can come back to the calendar and guess all the mystery days. And if you're at home and you want to take your calendar, you may have a calendar like this, or you may just have a regular calendar. You can put stickers, you could draw pictures on them, you could do whatever you want to make it more fun to do the calendar, okay? And you know what? You know how to do the calendar. You're a mini me. So I think that you should lead calendar in your household. You should be the teacher. I think you're a great teacher because I think you know a lot already. So you've been practicing the letter of the week, right? Do you remember what the letter of the week is? So when we talk about worms, we talk about where they live. And where do they live? Underground, right? They live underground. And underground starts with this letter. Yep. And so does that. You hold this up when it rains to keep the rain off your head. An umbrella. Underground, umbrella. You hold it up. What do all those words, what sound do they start with? What letter do they begin with? That's right. Letter U, U. Okay, let's do this sound again together, okay? U, that's an arrow. Is it pointing up or down? It's pointing up. U, up, You say it. U, up, very good. So I know it's kind of hard to find a lot of words that start with U because it's not a very common letter that many things start with. But you can try. You might be able to. I'll give you a hint. There's somebody in a Disney cartoon, a Disney show called The Little Mermaid that has somebody named whose name begins with the letter U. Okay. And you could talk about a lot of things that are underneath, underground, underwear, all start with the letter U. Okay, so I want you to start working on practicing drawing it. So you can use your wiggly worm finger, right? And you can air write. We're starting at the top. We're starting at the top. When we write our uppercase, we're starting at the top. We just do, it's not even that hard. It's easy to write it. We're going to go down and we're going to come right back up again. We're going to start at the top and we're just going to go down and curve right back up again. And guess what? Lowercase u is almost exactly the same. It's like a baby version, except it has a little dash at the bottom. So it's going to go like this. The lowercase is going to start in the middle, right? We're going to go down and up and down one more. Okay, you have a sheet that you can practice your U's on, and there's a lot of spaces to do it. And then you could turn it over and you can make U's on your own. You can also draw pictures of things that start with U, because here's one thing that starts with U that I know you absolutely love. It's a mythical creature. It's a mythical, magical creature. Looks like a horse, but it has a horn. It has one horn, and it actually means one horn. Unicorn. Everybody loves unicorns, right? They're so beautiful. They're so much fun. So you can draw a unicorn on the back because unicorn starts with the letter U. You got it. Okay. So I'm going to leave you here to the calendar, and we're going to come back next time, and I'm going to add everything on the calendar. I'm going to turn over the mystery dates so that we could do the mystery dates. And I want you to do calendar at home as well. And I want you to be doing all your work. And today is Wednesday. It's Wacky Wednesday. So I want you to do all your work very well. Okay, listen to your grown-ups and have a great day. And I'll see you again with my story of the week it's called Underground, because that also starts with U also. And worms live underground. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.